Elder abuse can be many different forms. Certainly people, when they hear the term elder abuse, they think of physical abuse, but that is not the most prevalent form. We also have financial exploitation, which is very prevalent. We have emotional, verbal abuse, which is deriding older individuals, calling them names, threatening them.
It was just such a traumatic experience.
In Miss Stubbs' case, for quite some time, financial exploitation had been going on. We believe that her son was stealing her credit cards, was stealing money from her, possibly even writing checks on her account, and thereby taking her money against her will. And when she would confront her son, he would become very angry. And what led up to the event, as Mrs. Stubbs told me, was that evening she decided enough was enough, and she took her purse to bed with her.
When they threw something over my face so that I couldn't see them, I became startled. And the next thing I knew, they were hitting me in my head with something, an object. I don't know what it was, but it was very hard.
Early on a morning when I received a phone call from a hospital social worker who said that she had an 80-something-year-old woman in their emergency room who they believed had been assaulted rather viciously and needed some victim services. I immediately drove up to the hospital, went into the emergency room, and there saw Ellen Stubbs. There was a law enforcement officer outside who was going to be taking a crime report, and that's where I first met Ellen Stubbs in a very, very difficult situation with bruises and batter, and her eye closed from being beaten, they believe, around 35 times with a blunt instrument.
But I feel if I can save one soul from the torture that I went through, it will be worth it for me to speak out about it.
Every year in New York State, at least 250,000 elders, older adults, older citizens of New York State, are the victims of elder abuse each and every year. And of course, that's cumulative. That's only a one-year snapshot, so the numbers are much, much more.
And I really felt secure to know that I wasn't alone in my agony and my misery, that there was someone out there willing to help me. Because in the beginning, I was thinking this was my fault. And I think if we can get loose of that self-pity, they won't have such a strong background to continue to do the things that they're doing, to abusing the elderly.